Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So just a couple of months ago, we looked at 9 of the highest voted cars that the community wants for Forza Horizon 5 through Forza's official suggestion hub. Now since then, we actually have had one car from that list that has been introduced into Horizon 5, and that is of course the Lamborghini Huracan STO back in Series 20. Now in today's video, we won't be looking at the top 9 highest voted cars again, as that list has largely stayed the same. Instead, we'll be showcasing cars that are just outside of the top 9 and are getting votes very quickly. Remember, if you guys want to vote for some of these cars, I will put a link to Forza's official suggestion hub down in the description below. However, I believe it's just as important to put your car suggestions here too, as someone from Playground Games could just very well be watching today's video. So let's take a look at some of the latest and new highest voted cars that we want in Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, the Honda Civic 1.5 VTI. Better known as the Honda EG Civic, this car has not been seen in the Forza franchise since Motorsport 4 back on the Xbox 360. Now, the reason why so many car enthusiasts love the EG Civic is because of the massive tuning culture it possesses, which transcended from Japan to all across the world. Being small, light and nimble, these Civics don't really need much horsepower to be quick around corners. But slap on a nice K-series with some force induction, and now you've got yourself a drag monster. Now, unfortunately, the actual EG model represented in the past Forza titles is equipped with a 1.5 litre D-series motor, producing around 125 brake horsepower. The model we actually want is the Japanese SIR trim, which comes with the famous B16A2, pumping out 160 brake horsepower with a rev limit of 8,200 RPM. Currently sitting at 436 votes, this along with the Toyota Chaser are the two cars that I would like to see most in Forza Horizon 5. Number 2, Volkswagen W12. With Playground Games introducing more concept cars as of late, especially with the Cupra manufacturer, I think it would be pretty cool to start seeing some older conceptual vehicles, as really most of these machines can only be truly experienced through a video game. And how incredible would it be to see the Volkswagen W12 in Horizon 5? Now, there are several concepts that were made. The first one was the W12 Synchro, which was coated in bright yellow. However, the most renowned concept is of course the orange W12 Nardo, equipped with a near 600 brake horsepower W12 engine. The reason why this car even exists was to prove to the world that Volkswagen can indeed build supercars and also large, reliable engines. Now, I gotta be honest, I first knew about this car back in Gran Turismo concept, and I would love to relive my childhood memories here in Horizon 5. With 455 votes, could this be a possibility? Number 3, the Mazda Furai. Perhaps one of Mazda's most recognizable concept cars ever made. Sadly, this Furai was only featured back in Forza Motorsport 3 and Motorsport 4. Built entirely out of carbon fiber, this car weighs less than 900 kilograms, and couple that with Mazda's infamous 2-litre naturally aspirated rotary engine, which has been designed to run purely on ethanol, churning out a very respectable 466 brake horsepower. This was the perfect recipe for its fast acceleration and phenomenal handling. Now, unfortunately, the story doesn't end well for the Furai, as it was engulfed in flames during a road test by Top Gear, completely destroying the car. With a total of 456 votes, the memory of the Furai will always remain in the hearts of old school Forza players forever. Number 4, the Suzuki Cappuccino. One of the few key cars from Japan that could be classed as a sports car too, not just because it houses a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, but the Cappuccino has a perfect 50-50 weight distribution along with the front mid-engine rear-wheel drive layout. You can almost say that this is a mini version of a Honda S2000. As of right now, you can drive this car in Gran Turismo 7, but with Playground Games recently introducing the Toyota Sports 800, I believe it's time for the developers to start expanding to cars like the Cappuccino and other key cars, and who knows, maybe 457 votes is just enough to convince Playground Games to bring them into Horizon 5. Number 5, Nissan Fairlady Z31. Sitting at 515 votes, this particular Nissan Fairlady hasn't really been featured in many racing games. Now, you could argue that we did have this Fairlady back in Forza Motorsport 7, but that was of course a full-on racing variant which almost resembles nothing like its production model. Now, with many other Fairladies and Z models already featured in the Forza Horizon series, the Z31 will pretty much complete the entire lineup of different Z cars from Nissan. Most certainly a very popular car amongst the community, and I myself would love to see it featured in Horizon 5. Number 6, the Toyota Altezza. Look, I don't care which model it is, whether it's the Toyota Altezza RS200 or the Lexus IS300 with a naturally aspirated 2JZ. Please bring these cars back into the Forza series. I mean, these cars debuted in the very first Forza Motorsport title back in 2005 on the original Xbox, and they were continuously featured all the way up until Forza Motorsport 4. And that's it. We never saw these cars again. But this car isn't just popular in Forza's official suggestion hub. I've also seen many requests for this particular car right here on the comments of my YouTube videos, which really shows to me how much of a cult following this car actually has, despite it not being all that popular here in Australia. With a total amount of 525 votes, let's hope if we ever do get this car, it will also receive a full rescan and the TRD Neo V2 Aero kit as a body kit preset. Number 7, the Bugatti Bollide. Alright, so far the list for today's highest voted cars in Horizon 5 has been quite diverse, but it's missing something that's fast, really fast, and relatively new too, and that is of course this impressive piece of engineering, the Bugatti Bollide. Now, we normally don't associate Bugattis with lightweight, however this is Bugatti's fastest and lightest car they have ever built, producing over 1800 brake horsepower and weighing under 1300 kilograms. The Bollide truly puts the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 to shame, as it far surpasses the revered equalization of power to metric weight ratio. With a top speed of over 310 miles per hour, there are currently no AAA racing games which feature this Bollide, except for one that you may have either forgotten or didn't know about, and that is Grid Legends. Currently sitting at 563 votes, can we please have something that will dethrone the Koenigsegg Jesko as the fastest car in Forza Horizon 5? Number 8, the Fiat Multipla. I mean, talk about diverse. I was downright shocked when I seen this car in Forza's official suggestion hub with 623 votes. But I guess it's there for a reason, right? Now, I gotta be honest, with this particular van, I knew nothing about it. However, according to some articles I have read, this car won Top Gear's Car of the Year back in 2000, while simultaneously winning Ugliest Car of the Year, an achievement no other car has ever accomplished. However, the sad reality is, much like the Nissan Suru, which currently has almost 4,000 total votes, the chances of Playground Games introducing an almost meme level car into their game is extremely slim. And to make matters worse, it's well known that Fiat as a manufacturer is currently not featured in Horizon 5. So, although it's cool to see the community collectively vote for the Multipla, I just don't think this is ever going to happen. Number 9, the Maserati MC20. If I had to bet that out of all the cars in today's video, which one will be most likely to be introduced sometime in Forza Horizon 5, it would most certainly be this, the Maserati MC20. Currently available to drive virtually in the Crew 2, aesthetically speaking, I've fallen head over heels for this car. It looks so elegant and sleek, but don't let that fool you into thinking that this car is just another supercar, because it isn't. Behind the seats houses an F1 designed 3-litre turbocharger V6, producing 630 brake horsepower, which can blitz from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds, and easily reach a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. Sitting with a total of 654 votes, don't be surprised to see this car before the release of Forza Horizon 6. So there we have it, guys. Those are some of the new highest voted cars that we won in Forza Horizon 5. Are there any on today's list that you would like to see featured in the game? Or is there any other cars that you would like to see? If so, share them down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And if you would like to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 5 related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.